couple of weeks ago, I got an email from a company called Dehancer. They make film emulation plugins for video and for photo, and they asked if I wanted to try it out. And after I looked around their site for a bit, I was definitely in. A couple of quick notes before we get into this. Dehancer did not pay me to make this review, nor did they ask to see this video before it was published. They literally just wanted me to make a video on my honest thoughts about their product. The second thing is, I am doing my coffee tasting in this video. It's just going to be at the end. As somebody who makes daily vlogs or daily videos somewhat consistently, my workflow needs to be fast. Basically, I want to get the best I can get with the least amount of tinkering, and that's where Dehancer comes in. I've always been a huge fan of the film look, and I've downloaded numerous amounts of LUTs and different types of color grading tools and plugins to try and achieve that look, but every time I do, I almost always end up just ruining it. And I'm barely even using this program to its full potential, but I have to say that after using it for the last 7 or 8 videos straight, there's no way I'm going back. My favorite current emulation is the Portra 400. This is obviously a very popular film. I used to shoot it a lot when I was doing a lot of street photography and film camera stuff, and I just love the warm, comforting look it gives. I've been using this pretty much exclusive. I've tweaked it slightly, which I will show you, but it's literally almost as simple as just one click. What makes Dehancer so great as well is you can dial in your exact camera and profile. For instance, I'm using a Canon R6 with C-Log. Now, there's a couple of different options for different log profiles here. I've actually found that this one right here, I can't remember the name of it, so I'm gonna put it on the screen, is the perfect one for the look that I'm going for. And everything almost fits exactly the way that I want it to look without adjusting anything at all. It also has some really cool stuff that you can't really get without using filters or extensive editing, such as blooming and halation. A lot of my videos have a little bit of this already because I'm using a Cinebloom filter on my camera at all times, which is basically just like a mist filter, and it gives it this sort of bloom effect. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. But the nice thing about Dehancer is that if you don't have these filters, or if you want to enhance it, you can do that by just going into these little sections here and tweaking these things. Like I said in a previous video, I'm only interested in adding things to my kit that make my life easier and make it look better for you. So I'm not as interested in things like new cameras, but any piece of software that I can literally just drag onto the screen and make it look better is something that I'm consistently going to use all the time. And I think if you make videos fast like I do, then this is something that is worth taking a look at, especially when it comes to color grading your footage. This is probably the single most important thing that's going to change how your videos feel in terms of visuals. Mark Dehancer as one of the first tools in my new series coming up soon called Fast Vlog Toolkit. It might be called something different, but you get what I'm saying. Now, I'm not sure if I have one, I gotta check, but I will leave a link below to check out Dehancer. It could be an affiliate link, it might not be. Again, I have to check, but it is down there. This is a product that I have been using and enjoying, and I want to share it with you. Okay, day 11. Tough loss last night on the road, but you know, memory of a goldfish. We gotta keep it positive around here. It's very bright coffee. Bright meaning like the acidity is the first thing that jumps out at you. It's very round. A lot of treble, if you will. It kind of has that fruit to go, like fruit leather taste. Fruit to goes. I don't think this is washed. I think this is probably some sort of one of you kids' processes. Anaerobic, telescopic. It's really nice. Like there's a lot of sweetness here. There's a lot of like berry-like sweetness, a little bit of raspberry. I think that this is another Columbia anaerobic. Columbia, lock it in. Anaerobic Columbia. Ugh. Oh, Mexico? What? Grape, jelly, kombucha, ginger, cocoa. Mexico is coming in hot on this advent calendar. That is a really nice coffee, and honestly, I was stumped. I thought it was Columbia. It has some nice, like that grape jelly, definitely coming through a lot. Man, that's another loss. We got no excuses. I mean, they just outplayed us tonight, straight up. We'll see them in the playoffs, and it's going to be a different outcome because we're taking Mexico seriously these days. Cheers.